so you guys showed up in the Aquarius reading, or at least your card did, and I was like, alright, that means Gemini's next. So, let me shuffle these first before I draw the cards. But yeah, so let's see how the energy has been treating you. You know, we're coming out of that full moon in Scorpio energy. We're also coming out of eclipse season. Mercury retrograde is at its finest right now until like October something. And so, and Pluto as well. So let's see. Alright, see? Interesting. So we have the Nephilim, right? And this card's all about like controversy and assessing new perspectives here. And it's funny because the thing that you're assessing is also showing up with the Pleiadians and the Vesica Piscis. And Pleiadians represents unconditional love, excitement, laughter, right? That's usually the beginning of like a relationship kind of energy, especially with the Vesica Piscis. This is all divine feminine energy, birthing, fertility, you know, and it doesn't necessarily mean like actually giving birth to a child, right? It means you could be birthing a new project, a new cycle, you know, something coming, you know, in. You showed up first as the Nephilim, so I'm assuming you're the masculine energy here. Focused, assessing new perspectives in regards to feminine. Whether you're male, female, whatever. It's all about the opposite sides of the brain, right? So typically in a solid like soul match, you would see people whose skill sets complement one another, or their lifestyles complement one another, their communication styles complement one another, their love languages complement one another. So it's like I do see that energy kind of coming through, feeling like, and this is kind of like not easy, right? It's kind of assessing a new perspective that you see is probably controversial. You probably had let go of the idea of this, of like soulmates, or you let go of the romanticism of finding your person, and it looks like that's kind of when they show up. I'm going to use the Muse Tarot deck for you. Chris Ann makes really good decks. I love her decks. Her deck. I'm like, wait a second, I have to think of that yet. Alright. So, Gemini. Seeing galaxies colliding in this Vesica Piscis energy, which is interesting because I recently found out that the halo of Andromeda is actually already colliding with our galaxy, right? As above, so below, right? So, let's see about it. With the Three of Materials or Three of Pentacles here, I see that this is about like people that you've connected with, right? Through, could be work or living situations or something. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, I see kind of this energy of like perhaps wanting to like travel or have a new beginning here, but struggling to like figure out how to do that with the Hanged Man. With the Ten of Pentacles, I do see that you have a solid support system. You have people in your community, people who care about you, showing up. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is also the energy of not wanting to walk away from something here. Could be like if you want to have a new or like change jobs or something, you could be struggling to walk away from that. Or if you're looking to move, you could be struggling to do that. And because, you know, you feel like you invested a lot of yourself into this or whatever. And, you know, you feel like you have a solid like foundation here within your community or within your workplace. And it's kind of this energy of like being comfortable, but comfortable can be complacent, and complacency means like lacking growth, right? Like lacking progression. So, and I've never seen a Gemini who didn't want progression, right? Geminis are very progressive in nature. Page of Swords. There's this energy of there could be jealousy or drama with a person here. Also, Swords energy is air energy, and you're an air sign. So let's clarify this. Page of Swords. Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit card is showing up. So, like, you could have ended communication with somebody here. With the Hermit, I see you, like, spending time, like, with yourself, kind of getting a deeper introspection. Also, the Hermit is Virgo energy, right? It's funny, a lot of these cards keep coming up in my readings. But, yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Fool showing up, I see this energy that, like, you're not going to sit around and wait for things to change, right? Kind of reminds me of that Jack Johnson song, that, why must I always be waiting on you? That's what's really coming to mind here. With the Five of Swords in reverse, this is, like, no longer wanting to, like, wait for something. You know, no longer wanting to feel conflicted about something, no longer wanting to feel guarded about something. With the Fool card, I see you taking a leap of faith and, like, really making a decision to make a change here. Perhaps in the way that you're handling a situation. I love you. I love you for this card. Seven of Cups just showed up. And the way that I saw it, you know, I saw it like so. And what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Cups is there are more fish in the sea, right? And I see you kind of looking at your options here, and you're like, wait a second, why should I settle for something? Why should I wait around for something that's just not coming through, right? There's this Hanged Man energy, like, something's just not, you know, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like something's just not coming through in that way. And so I feel this energy of letting go and realizing, hey, I actually do have other options. Okay, what else does Gemini need to know? Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles showing up, I see you diving a little bit harder into your work, or like maybe focusing on your career path, or really focusing on like building up your financial stability here. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I see that you will not be lacking, right? And this is also the energy of like no longer allowing somebody to make you feel alone, right? Or make you feel like unreachable, right? Or that maybe they felt unreachable to you. Then you're just no longer going to dwell in that energy. With the Two of Wands, I see that you're currently in that energy of making a decision, of being at a crossroads and being like, all right, I need to make a decision for myself at this time. Am I going to sit here and dwell on something that you don't even feel is coming through for you in that way? Or are you going to move on? And I feel that you're moving on, right? With the Fool card and the Seven of Cups, you're like, yeah, I'm moving on because there are other options, right? There could be better options. Why would I sit around wasting away while, somebody is being uncertain about me? And here's the thing, like, my greatest dating advice ever is certainty, right? Like, don't be with somebody that you're not certain about. And if somebody is not certain about you, don't be with them, right? Because, like, ultimately, there's just going to be a lot of heartbreak and a lot of disappointment and a lot of lack and a lot of voids to fill. So I feel like you're making a wise choice here. And you might even be a little, like, angry with them or feel like they're kind of a dick at this point. Yeah. I love this for you. We have the Empress showing up with the Ace of Pentacles, right? And this is like really stepping into your power, really, and all this unconditional love, maybe this new perspective that you're viewing, in this unconditional love is you focusing on yourself. You could be balancing out your own masculine and feminine energies, right? And this is about you giving yourself love. That's the most genuine and pure kind of love that you can give, right? Because it always comes full circle, right? It always comes back around in other ways. And I just see you really, endeavoring on something new and fresh here, right? And with the Four of Cups and the Six of Wands in reverse, it's like you're letting go of motherfuckers who don't appreciate you or don't value your time or don't, give you the proper, like, acknowledgement. Okay. Yeah, we have Ten of Wands. You're going to be letting go of something that you view as an emotional burden, right? It's just holding you up, right? You don't want to carry all this heavy shit up this fucking mountain. You're like, you know what? It would actually be a lot easier if I just dropped this right now. With the Hierophant, it's like I see you really trusting your spirit guides, really trusting yourself at this time. That's Taurus energy, and it's like, especially with the Hermit and the Hierophant showing up, both cards indicate that you're, seeking, you're seeking guidance from like either spiritually, or you're really sitting in yourself and really getting that higher guidance from your higher self, your future self. Two of Swords in reverse. This is not wanting to feel on the fence anymore, right? No, you're not at peace there. You're not feeling contentment there. It's not coming through for you, so you're just kind of like, fuck it, Okay. Very interesting. This is a lot like Aquarius's reading. You might have Aquarius placements, or there's a cross watcher. But what I'm seeing here, we have Two of Cups in reverse, right? Six of Swords in reverse, and the Lover's card, right? Your card. And the upright. Very powerful energy. With the Two of Cups in reverse, it's like this split up energy, right? A separation, a breakup, a severance of partnership here. With the Six of Swords in reverse, this is the energy of coming back, right? Because Six of Swords is all about walking away from something. And Six of Swords in reverse is the energy of coming back. And then we have like the Lovers card showing up with the Emperor, right? And it's like I see this energy of the masculine in the situation kind of choosing to step up and kind of choosing to like climb that mountain and like, you know, and go for it, you know. Maybe in the past something just didn't work out. Maybe you tried before and it didn't work out, but there's kind of this back and forth energy. It's like that push-pull energy that you'd see in like a twin flame journey where it's like, you know, you meet each other, everything's great, seems perfect, and then somebody gets scared, runs away, and then the other one hyperfixates on it, and the more they think about it, the further away the other person goes, and then when they stop thinking about it, then that person starts showing back up. That's the energy I'm seeing here. Then we have the Death card, right? The Scorpio energy. And I feel like it's the ending to a familiar cycle. It's saying like something's kind of coming to a close. So let's clarify that. Because the Death card is very final, you know. You could also have like a literal death in your family or friends group or something of that sort, somebody dying. But I'm really seeing more so like the ending of like a toxic cycle and moving towards something that feels more in alignment with you. Yeah, Five of Wands, there's also this energy of like being a bit conflicted about it. Feeling a little bit imprisoned by emotions, you know, a little bit in your head. Maybe not wanting to confront something too. Just looking at the imagery in that card. So you got two twin flame cards. You're the Gemini though, so you're represented by the twins. So that, you know, this could also represent that you walk away from something and you gain power from it. But with the Six of Swords in reverse, it's also the energy of coming back to something. Or like maybe somebody that you've known in the past, like like having kind of a reunion or the song Reunited and It Feels So Good. That's what's coming to mind. So whether you've been with this person in the past or not, I don't know. But I do know that you've connected with them in the past in some way, right? Like, and it looks like it didn't work out before, but something's changing here. Yeah, Queen of Wands. I see that you're embracing your inner truth. You're really... And, you know, the Queen of Wands is the most envied of all the deck. She's beautiful. She inspires people. She, you know, she's compassionate and strong and motivating and motivated. With the Muse of Cups showing up here. I do see this, and I mean, look, it's the twins here in water, like pouring out of their heart chakra. Water represents like emotions. And so there could be a projection of emotions between the two where they're really picking up and feeling each other at this time. Alright, anything else before we close this out? Muse of Swords, right? You are an air sign, right? And Swords is all about air, and so I see that, like, you're being called to, like, take action on your own, or you're being called to take inspired action, and nobody else is gonna hold your hand through the process, right? It's kind of like, all right, you know what to do, so just do it. So, let's see. Dumavati. Certain endings are unavoidable. They are necessary precursors to a radical reinvention. Any disappointment, defeat, or loss, and the negative repercussions of such experiences will not limit your future happiness, but are opening up yet unrecognized pathways for fulfillment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you shall see that everything has worked out for the absolute best. And that is what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.